So, if you're using QuoteX inside Salesforce, you already know it's a powerhouse. But have you ever felt that little bit of a disconnect? That feeling that you're using an add-on, not something that's truly part of Salesforce? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down how to completely erase that feeling and make your quoting process feel like it was born and raised right inside Salesforce. I mean, really think about it. Your day-to-day workflow. When you're building a quote, does it feel completely seamless? Or do you hit that little bit of friction? You know, that tiny gap between what feels like Salesforce and what feels like something else. It might seem small, but it can make a surprisingly big difference. And honestly, it's a bigger deal than you might think. And this all leads us to this idea of a truly native experience. Now, this isn't just about making things look pretty. It's really about getting rid of all those mental hurdles, those extra clicks that happen when you're switching between different-looking tools. That's the kind of stuff that just quietly eats away at your focus and your productivity all day long. And here's the thing, that friction adds up. A few extra clicks on this quote, a moment of hesitation on that screen, it all compounds. And before you know it, it's disrupting your flow and costing you real valuable time. So this explainer is all about the solution to that exact frustration. Okay, so let's get to the good stuff. The solution we're talking about is the QuoteX Lite layout. It was built from the ground up specifically to bridge that gap between QuoteX and Salesforce, and its whole mission is to totally transform your quoting process. So what is it really? At its heart, the QuoteX Lite layout is a dedicated add-on. Its one and only purpose is to completely overhaul the user interface, making QuoteX look, feel, and act just like a native Salesforce component. This is how you get that seamless, intuitive experience we've been talking about. And for all you existing QuoteX subscribers, this is the best part. It's set up as a simple one-time purchase for your whole organization, so you can think of it as a long-term investment in your team's workflow, not just another recurring subscription. But this is so much more than just a simple facelift, you guys. It genuinely supercharges your interface. How? By unlocking some really powerful capabilities that you probably already use and love in other parts of Salesforce. And this is absolutely key. The Lite layout isn't about making you learn a whole new system. No way. Instead, it unlocks the full power of native Salesforce features, the very tools you're already familiar with, and brings them right into your quoting interface. And this list just says it all, doesn't it? You get support for dynamic forms, so fields can show up only when you need them. You get dynamic highlight panels to make sure critical details stand out. You can edit quotes on the fly with inline editing, use conditional formatting to make key info pop, and you get native action buttons. These are absolute game changers for your efficiency. So when you put all these features together, what does it actually mean for your daily work? It's pretty simple. It's all about working smarter, not harder. You're going to be reducing clicks, navigating less, and getting to the information you need way faster and with a lot more clarity. This table just breaks it down perfectly. You've got features like inline editing, which directly boost your productivity. The native Salesforce look and feel, that means your team will adopt it way faster. The ability to customize the record page gives you incredible flexibility. And because it's aligned with the Salesforce UI, it is totally future-proof. And that future-proof point, it's so important. This isn't just some temporary fix. Because the Lite layout is designed to stay in sync with Salesforce's own UI updates, your investment just keeps paying off. As Salesforce evolves, your quoting tool will evolve right along with it.
Okay, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds great, but is it going to be a massive project to set up? Nope, absolutely not. The entire process is designed to be incredibly fast. We are talking minutes, not days or weeks. Before you get started, you just need two simple things. First, an active license for QuoteX, and second, you've got to be on QuoteX version 1.75 or higher. If you've got those two things checked off, you are good to go.
The installation itself is about as easy as it gets. It's just 5 simple steps. You open the URL, log into your org, choose Install for all users, check the little box, and hit Install. Seriously, it's just like installing any other package you've used. And once that super quick installation is done, there's just one last little thing to do. You just have to activate the new QuoteX Lite record page. That's it. Once you do that, the new native experience is unlocked for everybody.
So their main takeaway here is pretty clear. Bridging that gap between an add-on and a truly native tool isn't just a nice-to-have. It's a direct path to better efficiency and getting your team on board faster. It transforms quoting from a separate task into a seamless part of your workflow. And that leaves us with one final question to think about. How much productivity are we all losing when our tools just don't feel like they truly belong?